Caviar Kez. I hope you guys are all doing well. Today I have a hair tutorial. It's also going to be a chit chat style video. I'm going to be talking a bit about my journey here, hair industry, and all that good stuff. So if you guys want to find out more details about the hair and listen to my chit chat videos, I know you guys like watching these types of videos, stick around for more details. Today's hair sponsor is Cranberry Hair. I have installed a 28-inch 4x4 body wave wig. We styled her straight today. This is 180% density. So I did bleach the knots as usual on this unit, and it is still a bit damp. I usually let the wig dry like overnight completely, but I did not do that this time. So I am gonna kind of roughly dry it. The last time I did an install like this, I didn't tuck my own hair like all the way in. And throughout the entire video, you guys, I could see my hair underneath. It was driving me crazy. It's like little things like that is what gets me. I don't know why. Like it's saying to me, side part. So who am I to get in between a wig and her part? You girls love y'all some side parts. Let me just tell you, I see you. I know. Every time I do a side part, I'm like, the girl's gonna be happy. Okay, I know this wig is giving body wave, but like, holy, does she ever want to be straight? She wants to be straight, you guys. These wigs be talking to me and telling me to do everything but what I'm supposed to do. Like, how you gonna be a body wave wig and be this straight and sleek before I even straighten it? What am I to do? I'm tempted. When I do a side part, I tend to do it on this side. Why is that? I don't know. But maybe that's just my good side. Actually, when I take a selfie, is that my good side? I don't even remember. In all seriousness, guys, we're really gonna try not to burn ourselves today. We'll see. We will see. I mean, you can only control the controllables. So I'm gonna control what I can control over here, like paying attention to when I'm putting the curling iron on my head. The hot comb. The hot comb is almost guaranteed, you guys. Like, good luck with that. But regardless, we're gonna try. Before filming this video, I was like thinking of stuff I wanted to talk to you guys about. And I remember thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about that. You think I remember what the heck I was thinking of talking about now that I'm in front of you guys? No. I don't know if you guys have tried this like color pen thing. I got it in one of my reviews. Girl, this thing is permanent. Why didn't anyone tell me that that stuff was permanent? Before this install, I put it on a wig and I was like, I'm going to fix the roots because I over bleached it, right? So I was going to go fix it and I'm trying to rinse out that stuff. It wasn't coming out. So then I'm like, okay, let me hit it with some shampoo. Still wasn't coming out. So I'm like, wow, this stuff is actually like hair dye. Did not know that. Now I know. And I love it. It's amazing. I just thought it was like mascara. I'm pretty sure it's permanent. I could be wrong. It doesn't say permanent, but it says waterproof or water resistant. If you over bleach your knots like I do sometimes, because you guys, I be getting so distracted. I'll be doing like 50 things at once, and I'll get up and I'll go do something else, and then I'll forget that I was bleaching the knots. Going in with a bit of foundation just along the hairline. I'm gonna go in with some hairspray. How to prevent burning yourself. Spray it on, but then leave it for like a few seconds until it kind of starts to harden, and then go in with the hot comb. So right now, I'm just killing time basically. Now I'm gonna go in with my hot comb. And I still burnt myself. You guys, I tried to play it off this time. I was like, you know what? Play it off, act like you didn't get burnt. Act like you didn't get burnt. My eyes started tearing up. It's not so much like, oh my God, this is like a 3rd-degree burn. It just feels really, really hot on my head. So it's not like that serious burn where it's like it burns all night long. No. You guys can see the part looks pretty good, but can she be better? I think so. Going in with my favorite palette. It's a Tarte palette. I think it's called like Sand and Sea or Sand and something. What is it called? It's actually called Clay Play. Not me making up my own titles for things. I was so sure this thing was called Sand and Sea. Let me see if there's a shade called Sand. Because where am I? Yes, okay, so there is a shade called Sand and a shade called Stone. For what it's worth. Okay, I mean, that's how simple it is, really. Like, look at that. We're pretty much done here, guys. I still haven't decided if I'm gonna curl her. Wow, this hair feels so silky. When you get a wig and you take it out of the package and you're like, okay, you're judging it based on how it feels like at that moment, I'm gonna be honest and tell you, don't do that, because a lot of times like the wigs actually feel much better after being washed. So when you wash it yourself, it feels even nicer. And you guys, I don't use conditioner very often on my units. If you've been following me for a long time, I'm kind of just reiterating myself, but for those of you who are new to my channel, hey, by the way, but yeah, I don't like to use conditioners on my wigs unless I really, really need to. So usually when I'm just like washing a wig that's new or just washing it for my own personal use, I just use shampoo. The wig is not like weighed down by anything. Before I decide like whether or not I'm curling this unit, I definitely want to see how it looks straightened. So I'm just gonna go in and like kind of roughly straighten it just to see. Whew, steamy. Like, don't you guys think she wants to be straight? She wants to be straight. We're gonna make her straight. Sorry, not sorry. Who doesn't want a body wave wig that they can actually straighten? In the past, I've spent a lot of money on wigs prior to getting them, you know, sent to me. But when I used to purchase my own units, I remember one particular bundle of hair was so bad and it was body wave. I tried to straighten that thing and it was expensive hair because I always went for the more expensive hair. I just always liked nice hair. So, you know, spending my coins like a few years ago, like $600 just for like some bundle hair to make a wig. That's a lot of money. Long story short, I had such high hopes for this hair. Got the hair and I'm like, why does it feel so different? It felt different, like they switched up the whole game and not in a good way. That was body wave, so I'm like, okay, let me see what it looks like straightened. That thing could not get straight for the life of me. Like, I just couldn't get it straight. And you know what I did? At the time, I was so mad, I filed a complaint. This was a long, long time ago, many years ago. I'm not recommending you guys do this, but this is what I did. I filed a complaint and I got like 90% of the money refunded back to me. And you know what the company did? They blocked me, so I couldn't purchase any units from them. And I was like, I would look on the website and I would only see like 3 wigs. I'm like, this is a very popular company. There's no way they only have 3 wigs, or sorry, 3 sets of hair available. And it was just like not making sense, you know? So long story short, they had blocked my account, so I couldn't purchase anything expensive, I guess, from them. I could only purchase like a limited amount of hair. So then I wanted to try their hair one more time, you know, because sometimes you just get a bad batch. Sometimes it's not like necessarily their fault. This is a little story time about like why I stopped buying hair from this main company. So I purchased another batch of hair, but this time I made my like husband create an account. And then I was like, let me see if they're just like blocking my name, like my account. Turns out they were, because as soon as I created an account with his name, I was able to see all of the bundles and everything that they had to offer there. I'm like, why would they do that to me? They play me so dirty. Anyway, so I got the hair. It was all right. It still wasn't as good of quality like I remembered. So after that, I just kind of swore off the company, meaning like never to buy hair from them again. And I haven't. And you know what? It's actually paid off for me, because here I am today. Now I haven't had to buy hair. Definitely over a year, because I've been doing YouTube full time for like over a year. I quit my job at the hair salon. Fun story, it's not fun, but it's a little story about that. Why I quit my job at the hair salon. I don't know if I ever told that story, but long story short, I was working at a hair salon because I had graduated hair school. And when you graduate, you're pretty much like a newbie, like you're new. You're like, I forget what it's called, but like you're like entry level basically. And until you're red seal, like until you're fully licensed, you can only work for like the lowest amount of money basically. So the province that I moved to, you didn't need to have like that red seal. Like it does exist, but you don't need it to work in a hair salon. I got a job right after hair school when I had moved to this like place that I'm living now, and I was working in the hair salon as a hairstylist, like a full-on hairstylist, fresh out of hair school, not knowing what I'm doing. It was honestly the most traumatizing experience for me, because I was so scared. I was so excited to like start my career in hair, but at the same time, like I was so scared. It was just a lot. It was just a lot. They were all like old people, because where I live is like the old people central. There's lots of old people and white people. There aren't many black people. Definitely where I was living at the time, when I was working at the hair salon, there were not a lot of black people there to do hair. Like I would get like a black client like once every 6 months or something, or even less than that. Anyways, you guys, I loved like the girls that worked there. They became some of my best friends. So I have nothing against like the people at the place that I worked, but it was just like so run down, and it's just like in a really small town kind of feel. So like people wouldn't tip well. Some people would, like some of the clients that like had a crush on me or whatever, they would tip me well. They would give me like $50 on a haircut, like a tip. And like if I did like coloring, sometimes yeah, they'll tip you well and like book you again and blah blah blah. But for the most part, it was just kind of like kids and family and just like haircuts. I was doing a lot of haircuts, and I got sick of doing that. So I was just literally like, no, I'm not doing this anymore, and pretty much just decided that I want to pursue YouTube. So I started doing it full time. Like I just started just doing more and more videos. And funny enough, this wig that I'm doing now is one of the first companies that actually sponsored my wig reviews. They may not know that, but they were one of the very first. So if you go back into my videos and you look at like the videos kind of like a year and a bit ago, and you see Cranberry Hair, that was like one of the, like literally they were like one of 3 that sponsored me. So what had happened was I had ordered some hair from them, and this is like a little advice if you guys ever want to start doing hair reviews. I had ordered some hair from them, and I think the video started doing well. And it was like doing well, so then I reached out to them, and this was like before anyone even knew I existed. I had like 3 others that maybe someone sent to me. I don't remember what I said, but I said something along the lines of like, I'd love to work with you. And they were like, sure. And they sponsored a video for me. I probably did it for free back then. All these hair reviews I get paid for, right? Still, like at the time I had to do it for free. And like that's just another thing too, guys. If you're thinking about doing this, it's definitely possible, but you're gonna have to like know your wage basically, because you're gonna have to start off doing things for free. Hair that is like not necessarily what you're interested in, but think about it, you're not paying for it yourself. So you just do it, you suck it up and you do it. And then you think long term, like what is your end goal? At the time when I started doing hair reviews, honestly guys, like I wasn't thinking I want to become rich from this and like be able to support myself. My goal was to literally get free hair. That was my goal, my first goal. Wouldn't it be nice to like get free hair and then I won't have to spend you know, over like $2,000 a year or more on hair. Like that would be amazing. So I started doing it. Like that's literally like one of my goals, but always interested in, you know, helping people and giving my opinion on hair products, what they look like, the unboxing portions, all that good stuff. That's why I started doing hair. And that's how we ended up here. Shout out to Cranberry Hair for sponsoring me back in the day, which is not so long ago. It's just literally a year and a bit ago. My hair videos. I don't even know where this story was going. What was I really talking about? I don't even know. But here we are. That's how I got here. Okay, guys. And that's, I don't know why I started talking about this, but this hair looks very nice, you guys. Very soft. It's giving very, very silky. Like, I'm sorry, but this hair does not seem like body wave. It just seemed like straight hair to me. It was curled in a body wave texture, so technically it is body wave, but I would say it's like a straight body wave because it's getting more bone straight than some straight wigs get. Does that make sense? I'm really confident in this hair because it's just beautiful. Like it's laying flat, beautiful. Just to like wrap it up, what I was saying, if you ever want to pursue anything, just do it, girl. Start off with really small, realistic goals that you can achieve. It's hard. It's not, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys it's easy. It's very hard. I've never worked this hard in my life. Like, I've worked hard, of course, like physically, but it's more than that. You're basically an entrepreneur because you have to manage every aspect of your business. Like, unless you have a management team, you're doing everything yourself. So like answering emails, responding, like creating like your budgets. All of these things I had to figure out, and it was kind of nerve-wracking because I knew that I didn't want to go back to the hair salon. Like I would never be able to make this amount of money in the hair salon. So I knew that that was not an option. If I go back to a hair salon, it's because I am opening my own business or something like that, because I don't know, I don't see myself going back to make like minimum wage or anything like that. So not gonna do that. But what I'm trying to say is, like, you know, it's hard work nonetheless, like but it is very rewarding just to see like my dreams like coming true slowly. It's really cool, and I'm doing what I love. One day I'm gonna talk about my hair school experience with you guys. That was a whole nother story. I'm gonna do a story time on that. Maybe when I do like a get ready with me. I have so many videos planned, you guys. I just don't have the time because like my schedule is filled with sponsored videos. Like I just can't fit those ones in right now. Just bear with me, you guys. Wow, look at that. Okay, I do want to show you guys what it looks like curled, just so you can't come for me and say, well, why didn't you curl it? Body wave wig. Okay, see, it does hold a curl. We're not missing anything though with that. Like, we're really not. Personally, you guys, I'm always gonna try to highlight the wig, make it look the best. So if that means me straightening a body wave wig or curling a particular straight wig, I'm gonna do what I need to do. I'm gonna go in with this little pen thing since I got it. Finish it off, just gonna go in with some wax stick. There aren't that many flyaways, but just in case. Ta-da! This unit is absolutely beautiful. It is 28-inch stretch length, so when it is straightened, it is definitely 28 inches. The density is really good on this unit. I would say it is true to 180%. It's so silky, you guys. This is a body wave wig, but she was destined to be straight. Look at her. Look how silky and bouncy she is. If you guys ever just see me playing with my hair like this throughout the video, that literally means it's so silky I just can't stop. I can't help it. The lace is really nice. I did bleach the knots on my unit prior to the install and it came out really well. Nice transparent lace. It also blended well with my skin. Anyways, guys, I really like this unit, so I'm not gonna ramble on too much about it because I've already talked a lot throughout the video. If you guys want to check out Cranberry Hair, I'm gonna leave all the information in the description box for you guys. If there's a coupon code, it's gonna be down there as well, so don't miss out. Might as well subscribe so you don't miss out on any future uploads, giveaways that I do, all that good stuff. Anyways, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna catch you in another video real soon. Bye for now.